this industry, it is a very different industry. And, us coming from outside of this industry of insurance, let alone death care, we didn't know anything about it. You've been in a business where, even with this past year's whatever port issues, you're hearing all these rumor mills of, well, now they're not going to be able to get vehicles again. We remember the chip experience. And so we know how sensitive that business can be. You, as a father now, 14-month-old son, I, with 3 of those little things, understand how life changes and, kind of our conviction towards our future changes a hair. Sure. Talk to me about the security that you get being in this business. And like, where do you see that for your future as a young man, as a young father?
Yeah.
Speak to that for me.
Yeah. So the way I look at it, to me, there's 2 things that are very important that you have to basically, live a life in the world that we have. And one is family and one is income. And if my previous job taught me anything, is that the family part is a whole lot more important than the income part. Now I've changed, and obviously I was single without kids and things like that. So at that time it was just about the money, but it's now it's switched that I really can't imagine what my life would look like having Cameron now and not, just not being around. And it's kind of crazy because even with that job, I was home every night, but there's no way in the world I would see him near as much as I do now. So the security for me is knowing that basically no matter what, I'm going to be able to take care of my family, not only by being there, but by also financially supporting them. And then the other side of that is just the security of the job. I use it in homes a lot, but there's literally no one that's ever sitting at a funeral home saying, well, I wish Dad didn't have that $15,000 policy, or I wish Mom didn't have this. So just knowing that it benefits everyone, at some point, it gives me security to know that this is going to be a business that if I can get in front of people, I'm going to be able to sell policies for a long time. So there's security on multiple fronts. One, knowing that I have a job that I'll be able to be there for my family, and the other, and produce income, along with always being able to have new clients. Going back to comparing the car business, you're constantly waiting on someone. You're waiting. Here, you have your leads. You're just on to the next one, and as long as you have that, it's pretty secure.